All right, perfect. See, let's get back over to Zoom. Jackson, are you there? What's up, everybody? We are on standby waiting for Jackson to show up. I am downloading a number picker generator. Um, Let me see if I can. Oh, I never sent him the link. Good Lord. Let's do that now. Jackson, stand by, brother. I will get you the link right now. I don't understand why I didn't get him that. Okay. Booyah. Coming to you, Jackson. Coming to you. Just when you think you have everything all dialed in, right? Okay, Jackson, you are. Got you. Got you. And Jackson, you got an email coming to you right now, brother. But I know there's three of you watching right now. Thank you guys for chiming in. We'll get Jackson on just shortly. What's up, Chris? Maybe if we had a production manager or director working behind the scenes to get this all dialed in instead of Jackson and I trying to freaking run around with like chickens without a head. But yeah, stand by, guys. Jackson just got the link. He'll be here shortly. And yeah, we got some. I got some pretty cool news. And tonight we are scheduled to interview Jack Lindholm. I sent him an email this morning as a reminder. I haven't heard back from him just yet. So it's going down at 7, which is a couple hours from now. So he has a little bit of time. If he has to reschedule. And it's been like this with a lot of people where they say yes, 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 and then something comes up the day of or the day before. But anything to do, we're gonna accommodate him as as much as we can because I'd love to do the Jack Lindholm interview again. So that's coming up. I see Jackson. He's unmuted and he is now on screen with his new computer and a stable Wi-Fi. What's up, Jackson?
What's going on, brother?
We are ready to rock, and I am so sorry. I never sent you the link until 5:01.
Oops.
Oops.
That's right. You're a busy man.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was just down the road. Koa Young is in town and he's going to go visit PMA. So went to go have beats with him before he did that. We got Chris and Art watching right now, and somebody else too. There's three people chimed in live. Jackson, take her away.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 306 of Boog Life, pitted with action and Manny V. What's up, brother? What's good?
Oh man, you're right though. I've been busy. Last week was a blur. The epic boat trips have been on, every day, two a day. The weather's warming up and the waves are in town, so been busy with that and had a Baja weekender. And today I try to play catch up, and yeah, here we are, 5 o'clock Sunday afternoon, and it's sunny.
There are certain things I miss about living out in Southern California. Number one, obviously, working at the Custom X factory. Number two, living close to you and being able to go get fish tacos. And number three, the epic surf tours goods, whether it's the boat trip or a Baja weekender. I miss all that shit.
I know, man. I miss having you out on the boat in Baja, but it's still here. It'll be ready when you're ready.
And for all of you that are will end up watching this or are currently watching this, if you've never been on an epic boat trip with Manny, there is nothing quite like jumping off the side of a boat and paddling into the waves.
Yeah, I actually had Art who's watching right now. He came out on the boat. It was on the small side, but it was still the experience to have fellow bodyboarders out there. I want to take some bodyboarders out there when it's pumping. Um, and but yeah, it's always fun for me too. That's the beauty of it. So I love it. And yeah, if you ever get a chance, Chris, pull out a day, come on down. We'll take the boat out.
I tell you guys what, there was one time we went out. It was Manny, me, JG, Curtis Pyan. and we scored the goods.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and that's the one thing about putting surf trips together. The one thing I can't control, the swell. But the experience alone is pretty awesome. We
Exactly. There's something about sitting in a boat, anticipating waves, drinking coffee, and just cruising.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole experience. It's totally worthwhile. If you haven't done so, definitely look into it.
Jackson, you're wearing some glasses.
Yes, I am.
So how's everything going with the eyeballs?
My next appointment at Duke University is on May 12th. Um, Making forward progress. Vision in my right eye continues to improve slowly but steadily. Right now, I still have 20 sutures in my right eyeball.
That's
So
crazy.
I'm actually looking forward to having those 20 sutures plucked out.
Oh my gosh. Well, I
So,
mean,
but forward progress, bro. Like I always say, that's all I ask for in life.
baby steps, baby steps.
So let's get into it. Shout outs. First and foremost, my shout out this week goes to this random dude that happens to run Water Being Warehouse. I think you might know him. His name is Manny Vargas.
What? Oh yeah, I see. You got the shirt.
I got my Boog Life hat. I got my Aaron Lloyd photo. I love this photo, and putting it on an army green shirt just seemed fitting. And yeah, I also grabbed one of your photo originals,
Nice. It actually looks good.
and I got myself an epic trucker.
Yeah.
So I am a man of my word. I said I was going to dig into some merch, and I did just that. And I tell you what, I'm pretty stoked on the quality, and the colors I picked seem to go pretty well with the photos. And I've been rocking this stuff nonstop.
I mean, the the printer I had prior, when I first started doing print on demand was it wasn't great. And then I moved to this new platform, and man, I gotta say they're pretty. I'm pretty stoked on them. So if you are looking for some cool like bodyboarding history to wear, I mean this is it. I got a lot of, not all, but a lot of the Aaron Lloyd slides up there right now. Paul Roach has his own thing.
This one right here, Cabo San Lucas, 1987. This photo is bodyboarding history.
Yeah,
And you know the old saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words? This right here should have been an entire freaking magazine issue.
totally. And you know what would be cool is to interview each one of those guys in the photo about that experience. I think I'll make a list and see if I can reach out to those guys. But
So I'm
yeah,
stoked to have a
thank you,
little piece
Jackson.
of bodyboarding history that I can wear. And I'm stoked to have one of your photos. The shirt that I just showed, one of your empty wave photos from Padang Padang in Indo. And, that's still at the top of my bucket list, right up
Uh,
there with Australia and South Africa. And, at least that's like a little extra motivation in the back of my head. It's like, every year I put together a to-do list, and there are certain things that are on there every year. Road trip, travel somewhere you've never been before, and you know, trying to knock out these trips, so I can go score some waves, have some good times, and have those memories with me the rest of my life. And that hasn't changed.
that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Jackson, let me see that wave shirt again. I bought one as well. It was printed on gray, and the lighter colors make the okay, sweet. Yeah, it makes the picture pop a little bit more. So the
I
lighter
went with this
colors.
color because I was trying to match it up a little bit with the epic trucker that I got. Uh,
Nice.
I know it sounds kind of silly, but I like to match my gear. whether it's hat and t-shirt combo, or board and swim fins.
I mean, we all went through that phase where we try to match our boards and fins and our wetsuits, and that's how I started boarding snacks. I wanted a leash that had one color through and through, from the cuff to the coil to the plug to the rope, and yeah. So really quick on that note, we are going to raffle this thing off by the end of the show. It's a red and white thrash leash, and we're going to do it, and we're going to raffle it off to our one of our pipeline patrons by the end of the show. I just need to find a number picker app, and this one I grabbed it, but now they want to charge me $6 a week. So I'm going to keep searching, and by the end of the show, we'll have one.
$6 a week.
I know, man. What the fuck?
Everybody trying to nickel and dime the next guy.
Totally. Well, thanks again, Jackson, to for picking that stuff up and on waterbeanwarehouse.com. I appreciate it, brother.
Always happy to support.
Thanks,
I
homie.
support those who support me, and I especially do my best to support my friends.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Shout outs on my end. Last week, we went to go visit PMA. And he opened his garage to us and he let us come into his home, and we got to talk about all of his boards that he is going to put up on eBay, I believe, to be auctioned off. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put it in the YouTube chat. But my goal was to have a 45-minute to an hour uh, just talking about his top three boards, going through the whole board list, but take the majority of the time talking about his top three boards. An hour and 45 minutes later, we had to shut it down because it was, I like keeping them short and sweet, but that hour and a half apparently was the most watched video, I believe, that I have on my YouTube channel. And I think we're going to try to do that maybe once a month or as often as we can with some of the shapers that are in town here in San Diego. You got Jimmy Linville, we got X-Man, we have Yamo, and we got another, we got so many board shapers in San Diego, Southern California. Why not? Why not just set it all up, go there and talk to these guys about their board? So look out for that. That's going to be going down. But we're also going to keep our interviews exclusive when we go one on one with guys like Jack Lindholm and whoever else we have on the list. So yeah. But I would like to do a little bit more of a public one where anybody can watch. But we do want to keep some of those interviews pretty exclusive to our, to our patrons, our Boog Life patrons. So there you go. I'm going to let you guys know when those things go down as soon as possible so we can get the word out.
Nice. All
Yeah.
right, so let's get into bodyboarding news. I got some goodies today. It mostly focuses on the Shark Island Challenge 2025 edition. Yesterday, they held the trials. 20 competitors, challenging conditions. It was 2 to 3 foot with south swell, east swell, gusting winds, rain squalls, dropping tide.
Oh boy.
Sketchy conditions. Yeah, well, most people will be like, oh, 2 to 3 foot. 2 to 3 foot at Shark Island is dangerous.
Yeah.
20 guys battling it out for the last two spots in the field of competition for the 2025 Shark Island Challenge. And when all was said and done, the finals came down to Josh Cleve winning, Liam O'Toole finishing second. So those guys will fill out the two slots. And then finishing third was Joey Mons. I can't even read my own handwriting.
Magoni.
There we go. Joey, no, Lucas Magoni finished fourth.
Oh, Joey Morton.
There we go. Joey Morton. Gentlemen, I apologize. My handwriting is chicken scratch. The older I get, the sloppier it gets. I used to get told that with handwriting like that, I should have been a doctor.
Oh my God.
But
Well, you got through
yeah,
it.
yeah, these guys, battled it out, made the final. And again, Josh Cleve, Liam O'Toole, they have made the cut and will be competing in the Shark Island Challenge Invitational 2025 edition.
That's awesome.
I know they had an after party and they did a reveal for the heat draws. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find the heat draws online yet. They haven't posted them on sharkislandchallenge.com yet or on the Instagram, but there are some big names in this event. I mean, we're talking former Shark Island Challenge winners as well as world champions. And given the venue, given the level of talent competing at this event, this is going to be one of the absolute premier events of the year.
I mean, I'm looking at some of the names right now. I'm going to share this screen with you guys right now, but uh again, Sam Scratchin, Dave Winchester, uh, are just a couple of the names. Of course, Jack Baker. This guy is an animal, but I mean, there we go. We are going to be in for another treat. And how long is the window?
The window runs from today, April 28th, through June 30th. So when these guys get the call, man, they're going to be booking some last minute flights if they're not in country already. But yeah, you got former world champion Jared Houston, Jacob Romero, you know, some of Australia's finest. It's I can't say enough. Jeff Howard, Mitch Rollins, Andrew
Oh
Lester.
my God.
Andrew Lester has won the event previously, as has Mitch Rollins. I mean, I can't wait for this event.
This is
Honestly, if they're streaming this event live, I'm taking the day off from work. I'm calling out sick.
do it. I might join you and let's do another live show as we're watching.
I would totally be down for that.
Okay. We'll let you guys know when that goes down. And do you remember last year how early they let us know? Was it a 2 day, 3 days when they let us know that the event was on?
I forget how far in advance the heads up was. I know these guys are going to be glued to the swell forecast, and as soon as it looks like it's going to fire up, we'll know.
Okay. Yeah. Let's stay on this one. I'd love to keep on this one because this is going to be another.
This for me is one of the most highly anticipated events of the year. It always is. Ever since I was a Grom, teenager back in high school, and first got a glimpse of Shark Island, not only in Riptide magazine and Australian bodyboarder, but the Tom Boyle video. I've been fascinated by Shark Island. The history, and we've talked about it in the past. If you haven't seen the video Holding On, the Skid Kid story,
Yep.
absolute must watch video for any bodyboarding enthusiast.
100%. I actually have it downloaded. I think I had to get it from gosh, I forgot. And maybe Amazon. So I got it on somewhere. It's digital and it's on my phone. So whenever I'm flying, I can pull it up and watch it. But yeah, I
I have to
agree.
get another copy. I have a copy on DVD. It's sitting in your garage.
Oh, okay. I know it's down there. I double checked the other day, so your goods are still here.
I got to book a trip out to San Diego just so I can pack up some of my stuff out of your garage and bring it back with me.
Yeah, come on down. I mean, I could ship it to you, but if you came out, even better.
Yeah, a weekend in San Diego or Baja weekend or whatever. Whatever the excuse might be to get me back out to San Diego or Southern California, Northern Baja, just to cruise for a few days, you won't have to twist my arm.
All right, we'll make it happen. But first thing first, let's fix that eyeball.
Yes, that's the game plan. As soon as I get the green light, you better believe it's game on.
Perfect.
Like I said, forward progress. I've already been cleared to, fly on airplanes. Next step is to get the sutures out and get the green light to start training and get back into a pool, a hot tub, and the ocean as
And
soon
the
as
ocean.
possible.
All right, let's
Yeah, I
do
can't
whatever it
wait.
takes. Do whatever it takes. Listen to your body.
Patiently biding my time, and then it's game on.
Perfect. Make it happen, Jackson.
All right. So, what you got for news this week?
Well, check this out. I was able to download that app. So why don't we do the leash now, and then I'll give you a quick news, a little tidbit. But
Awesome.
this red thrash, it's red and white thrash leash. The crew over at Thrash have hooked it up. So quick, Mike Strawley, you're going to be number one. Jordan Mussman, number two. Adam Burton, you're number three. Eric Cobrine, you're number four. Ernie De Gia, you're number five. Trevor, six. Jeremy, seven. Chris, you're eight. JG, you're nine. Big Todd, you're 10. And Corey, you are 11. Let's see what the number generator does. Number five. So one, two, three, four. Ernie De Gia, you are getting this leash. I will post it. I'll reach out to you first, make sure I got your right address, and then I'll send this out to you. But we're gonna get this back in the raffle once a month. Get it back into the in circulation because I'm sitting on a ton of stuff, including a DVD. Holding on. I mean, other things.
Hey
So,
now.
bodyboarding news. Yeah, I'm just gonna just throw it out there on the trips. I do have one or two spots for the Cabo Freak Fest trip with Pat Caldwell and JP Patterson going down at the end of August. If you're interested, let me know. It's going to be totally worth it. I mean, these guys were some of the original bodyboarders. They were some of the original professional bodyboarders to go to Cabo. So this is a lot of history going down in Cabo this year. I do have one or two spots left. And everybody, if you sign up, you'll get your own room. And yes, I forgot. And I don't know how I forgot, but the Wizard will be joining us too. Jimmy Hootaff will be coming along as well to Cabo. And in November, we have Jacob Romero going to Puerto Rico. So we're going to spend a week in Puerto Rico with J Rob, travel the island, go explore, and get a ton of waves. So those are two bodyboarding trips I have lined up for this year. But I'd love to have you. So keep me posted. I'll keep you posted on Book Life. And I think that's it for now. Jack Lindholm today, 7 o'clock. Let's cross our fingers that he is going to come through and there's no electrical storms that are going to fly by. Because we did interview him once before, about a year or two ago. But during the interview, his internet was getting knocked off like every other word, it felt like. So I'd love to do a redo. And hopefully that'll happen in an hour and a half from now. So just keep your eyes on booglife.com, and that's where I'll let you know. I'll send a message out to everybody. Hey, we're going down. We're doing it. So be ready for that.
Nice.
Thanks, Jackson.
And just a side note for everybody, Cabo San Lucas, always a good time. I've been down there a couple of times. Great experience if you have the coin and you want to cruise with some legends, dial into some fun waves, some killer grinds. You don't want to miss out on this trip.
Yeah, it's a fun trip. It's all inclusive. And the one thing people don't know until the very end, you're walking away with photos, video, in water, on land, drone footage, all of that stuff is included. So yeah, you're walking away with enough content for your social media for years to come. So that's always included too.
And one last side note regarding the Epic Surf Tours trips. Puerto Rico, there's a reason why it's called the Enchanted Island, and there's a reason why it's one of my favorite places on the planet.
Yeah, and we're gonna find out soon enough.
All right. So, up next, we're getting into the Book Life video of the week. And my pick, if you go to YouTube and pull up Breaking Even TV, Pierre Louis Costas and pros crush heavy slab at Palm Springs Wave Pool.
Yeah.
Now,
Uh,
this is another place that has me fascinated, Manny. Originally, we had been hoping that my eye would be resolved and I'd be cleared to go bodyboarding. We had been talking about going to the Palm Springs Surf Club to ride this wave for my birthday. Unfortunately, still haven't gotten clearance from my eye doctor, so that got scrapped. But I tell you what, that's on my radar. That's a major to do for me. As soon as I get the clearance, hell, I might fly out to San Diego and you and I are taking a little trip to Palm Springs.
it's 2 hours away from where I live in San Diego. I know Chris, it took him what, an hour 15, and we can totally. What we did last time was we got a group of friends and like, okay, because I think you're allowed 10 people or 12 people per session. So we looked on the calendar and we all agreed, okay, this slot is open. Let's all book it at the same time. So we would take all the spots at once. And if we do that, then that'll allow us to have the slab, because if there were bodyboarders, they'll put the slab on for us. But if there's one surfer, which happened in our case, they will just put the, I think it's called the advance A-frame, which was still super fun. But then we did get the slab on a couple of the last waves, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. I got the
JG,
video.
Big Todd, I'm putting you guys on notice. As soon as my eye is good to go, we're going.
We're going. I know Chris and the crew, they're really ready to go too. All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, if you pull up this video, the first half of the video is just set up. It's got Craig Wetter, Tanner McDaniel traveling from New Zealand back to California and road trip into Palm Springs. So, for our purposes, we're going to fast forward to the 5:15 mark and the
Okay.
start of the wave riding. But you've got Craig Wetter, world champion Tanner McDaniel, world champion Pierre Louis Costas, just absolutely shredding this wave.
All right. You let me know and we'll get this rolling. You
Yep.
good? Let's
If
do
you
it.
hit the 5:15 mark,
I'm there now.
all right.
Let me get that. Oh my God.
I know you like the look of that, Manny.
Damn it. So that's how you ride the slab. Oh my God. And you know what's the cool thing is these guys, Tanner, PLC, they're pretty much giving bodyboarders the green light to show up and get the slab, because they're going to see these guys and the lifeguards are probably thinking, oh, all the bodyboarders are this good. And that's I mean, that's the beauty of, that's the slab, I think, or the right or left. Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, but we had the A-frame and it was still barreling. Yeah, Jackson, definitely we'll put it on the list after November.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can't wait to ride this wave.
all right, Aaron Cobb is saying, let me know when the Palm Springs pool trip, he is down to cruise.
Aaron,
We,
I'd be stoked to cruise with you. It's been too long, brother.
we paid, I think, 150 in the middle of winter on the last slot of the day, which goes into the night. So my guess is they're probably gonna sell out through the summer. But I'm gonna look at the calendar and see when we can take over a slot. It's super fun.
Yeah, the
And
more footage I see from this place, the more I'm just itching to get there.
Jackson, I was always apprehensive of pools just because the last one I rode was, I think it was the Irvine one. They had a pool in Irvine. It was like a 1 foot, didn't barrel. It was just, it was very, very weak. And then I come to this thing and I'm like, oh, damn, this thing actually has some juice to do that. So, yeah, it's super fun. Gosh, these guys are making it look so easy. It's not as easy as it looks. I mean, you have to like take 1 or 2 waves to figure out where to sit, how much to stall, and when to pull in, when to hit the lip. I mean, it would take us 3 waves. These guys are doing it on probably their first wave.
Dial right in.
Yeah, and you can see all the people in the water. The lifeguards, when they see bodyboarders getting barreled and ride the wave properly, they're gonna let you take photos in the water. Just they're a little bit more lenient when it comes to bodyboarders. I feel that's what I got.
Well, when you've got a crew like this just absolutely killing it,
Yeah,
how can you not be like, hey, do your things, guy? Do your things, guys.
totally. And we were in the. Oh, he's riding it backwards. And we were riding at night under the lights, which was still pretty awesome. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. I'm going to put a Boog Life trip together. I'll get another, and this time out, I'll try to get. They're obviously on the last time slot of the day because nobody else is next. Nobody else is in the water waiting. So they must love it because they've gone back at least 2 times.
I mean, Craig and Tanner have been posting multiple videos of them at this spot and some clips from their trip to New Zealand too.
Success.
Sick.
So yeah, Breaking Even TV has become one of my favorite go-to YouTube channels for bodyboarding.
So
Yeah, I agree. Keep it up, fellas. All right.
All right, so there you have it, the Boog Life video of the week. Like I said, if you want to check out the whole video, the first half of the video is travel footage. It kind of sets things up. But yeah, fun video to sit and watch.
Yeah, I when I see that, I'm like, fuck, we gotta set a date. We gotta go. It's freaking that fun. So, Aaron, Art, Chris, be ready. And it looks like Aaron Cobb broke it down to $15 to $20 per wave. But I mean, it's a pretty perfect wave.
Worth the price of admission, in my opinion.
Totally.
All right, so that brings us to Monday motivation. This week, I'm going to keep it plain and simple. One of my favorite things to say, 2 simple words. Keep charging.
Perfect.
With that said, we're out. We'll see you next time around.